Came across another quill. Very next piece of garbage I saw was almonds, and I just posted something about for the bees. I'm trying to help the bees. The bees help pollinate the almonds. That's what this is about. So I was deciding whether or not I was going to pick up another piece of garbage, but it was covered in stuff that I didn't recognize. So I decided not to pick it up, and a car alarm went off. Because I was, of course thinking, boy, does God approve of this? Then I found this free pack of Marlboro Snooze with your next purchase of Marlboro. And this says, and I was thinking I was working in tandem with God, and I get this, tandem, 2 treats in one. I wish I'd gotten that, car music. So I was worried about carrying all this stuff, and then of course the very next thing I find is a plastic bag. And I was thinking I was working in tandem with God, and I get this, tandem, 2 treats in one. I wish I'd gotten that, car music. So I was worried about carrying all this stuff, and then of course the very next thing I find is a plastic bag. I am not going to take this because I have to hurry on my run. And there are ants on this, and I think I came across 2 Jesus ants. I think we've got to recognize that this is a universal mind, and I'm seeing this type of stuff. I'm not sure where it's from. Looks like Asia. I don't know. Indian? Hindu? I don't know. Come across this fast food. I break it up for the birds. And I'm putting it on the sidewalk so that they can see around them and go if they need to. So I'm going to break this into little pieces. Probably, I don't know with my feet, I think with my fingers. So I just cleared like this area of cigarette butts, I hope. There may be 50, 100 of them. Here's another one. They're hard to see. But anyways, I figure for every cigarette that was an additional day that my grandpa could have lived. So it's kind of important to me to get the cigarette butts and think about what they mean. And I'm right in front of a BP doing this, and I was wondering if we help clean up BP's image and the surrounding gas stations, if BP would help clean up its image and do things ethically. Right after I recorded that, I just found this card, Earth Kingdom. Kyoshi warriors are the protectors of the Earth Kingdom. They wear green kimonos and are skilled warriors that use their fans to defend themselves against their enemies. Visit McWorld at happymeal.com to explore the last elements from The Last Airbender. Shoot, and when I did that I lost my question mark. Darn it. I don't know where my question mark went. I was carrying it in my puppet hands. I want that question mark. I like having that question mark. Question mark is important. Here's another cigarette. I was debating whether or not to show this American flag napkin that I found. And I'm glad that I found it because there's a little animal in it. But anyways, I was debating whether or not to show this flag that I found. But I think that goodness can be in anything, even a flag. So I'm taking the flag and I'm rescuing the sow bug. There you go, little friend. And I think I have so much stuff I just want to run back home with the stuff and then go back out. Whenever I perceive that God is telling me to keep doing what I'm doing, I see a straw. It goes slurp, slurp it on up, baby. So I just tried to rescue a bug from going in our house, but actually I was thinking I didn't want it in our house. Maybe it did belong there though. And I smooshed it along too quickly with my fingers and I might have killed it. So I'm feeling pretty bad. I just accidentally might have killed that bug. I'm not sure if it was playing dead though. And then I found this funeral home and I had to go to the bathroom, so I went in the bushes. And I felt a little bad about that too, but I need to like release my urges. And then I found this like sow bug over by, I think you really want to go this way. I think you don't want to go closer to the road. I found this sow bug and it was by an apple tree. And actually I saw the apples first. So I tried one and I was thinking Eve, right? and the apple was a little bit too, I don't know, underripe for me. So I saw the sow bug and I like bit down the apple, and I put the halves near him so that he could crawl under them and get into the halves, so he could have a nice apple lunch. It seems that the areas I just cleaned up, people are not getting used to the idea of not littering yet, and they throw down more trash. This is not an area I just picked up though, I just got it. And I said to myself, well, I don't really want to throw this stuff in the trash can like I just did with that last bag. So maybe I could just go through this recursively, a recursive iteration, and go back to our dumpster at home when my hands get full or my bag gets full, and that'll be what I do. On the other hand, I really want to get down Clark and help them out a little bit. So it's hard to know what's appropriate. I'm annoyed that there's so much stuff to pick up, but and it's like interfering with me actually getting to be able to run. But on the other hand, like bending down and up should help my waistline. Should be like a good like waist exercise for me. So that should be good. The other day I took a sprig from this, and you know what? It's not mine to take. On the other hand, such sprigs, I mean, just a little part of them mean joy, you know, just a little part. But I think this is where I took it, and you can see I'm not going to take it again. Love lavender though, it reminds me of England. Croatia. Oh, these flowers. They're kind of prickly on the top. Those flowers are for the bees. So this interesting thing happened to me. I was picking up garbage and this runner ran by, and I saw the salt and vinegar bag, and I thought, oh, I wonder if he's salt and vinegar. Then I went to the next piece of garbage that I saw, and it says the Cleveland Experience, RTA. The Cleveland Experience. We encourage you to take advantage of your front row seats to one of the most exciting and inclusive sporting events in the city. And they're talking about the Cleveland Marathon. So I just thought it was funny that I saw the runner and that Cleveland Marathon thing. And then the next thing I came across was glimmer! This glimmer thing. Okay, and I'm thinking, yeah, like I've been called a fairy lately. And then I came down this bridge and I was thinking, well, you know what? Maybe I've got to run after that guy and like testify and give him the Cleveland Experience. But then I saw all this glass on the bridge, and it's in the middle of the bridge today. Before it was on the side. So I'm thinking that the glimmer means that I have to pick the glass up and put it in my salt and vinegar bag. And then I thought, well, God will provide for everything, right? Just then, a piece of the glass fell out of this hole at the bottom of the bag. Fell out of the hole at the bottom of the bag. Found a Ben & Jerry's strawberry cheesecake. God, or the aliens want more camp.